Welcome to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked, coming to you live from the Australian jungle.
Join us as we pick apart all the camp carnage.
Today we saw the dishwashers getting mugged off. We saw Ruby making a small fortune, and Jack finally got his letter from home, although Kelly, Ginge and H probably ate most of it.
Yeah, probably. Here's what's coming up on today's show. We'll be chatting to Eddie 24 hours after he left the jungle.
We've got Ginge in the Bush Telegraph to answer your questions.
Live from the UK is 2022's runner-up, Owen Warner.
And Kemi will be catching up with Vogue moments after she left the camp. But first, should rice be eaten out of a cup or a tin? We need someone who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. It's Sam Thompson, everyone! Come on! Did you like that intro? Love it, bud.
Hey, darling.
Hello. Welcome, sir. How are you feeling?
Mate, what an episode!
What an episode.
Oh, my God, it had everything.
A bit of controversy, a great trial, a great eviction. So fun. Can you believe we're less than a week away from the final?
It's gone so quick, man. It's gone so fast. This bit is like the last stretch almost. And that's what's so nice, though. Everyone gets to, like, really enjoy it before people get binned off.
Yeah, and it starts to feel really empty in there.
Yeah.
So everyone really, the interactions become much more intimate. It's very exciting. Can you believe the Vogue is out?
Mate, I can.
Oh, really?
Actually, only because you go head-to-head with the boys and you know what's going to happen. And I feel like we're seeing that here, aren't we?
Well, that is interesting. Do you think part of it is because she stood up to the boys today?
I think, yeah. And I hate that if it is true, because I truly... We'll get into it later, but I do think she had a pretty good point with that.
Yeah, it's fascinating seeing it all like happen. I was just so happy to. I know, as a viewer, by the way, in there you don't want any conflict, but as a viewer, I love seeing a little bit of friction. I really do.
Yeah, you wanted this literally yesterday.
I did.
I
wanted because otherwise people just coast.
Well, this is why today was so great. You had the friction of her standing up to the boys, but you also had the fun of the milk bottle stealing.
That was great, wasn't it?
Which was great. Do you think it was
So
the right decision for Vogue to go today?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, I don't think it was the right decision. I think she spoke up and then maybe she's being a little punished for that, but I don't know. It's tough to call how people vote and why they vote. I don't know why.
Why do you think it was her time, really?
I think she spoke out probably to, like, the two most popular people in camp. And, like, OK, as a viewer, and I'm learning things about the camp having not been in there, as a viewer, you think someone's moaning, ugh, why can't you just have fun, get them out? But after speaking to you guys, after doing the show and speaking to so many campmates, realising that you need to pull your weight in there, and she was just trying to make it a fair camp.
100%.
So if you kind of have to be the bad guy of, like, bringing the fun down and not letting people do what they want to do, I can imagine to a viewer you might be like, oh, well, she just needs to lighten up. But I do think she was right.
Do you think it's anything to do with her being a late arrival, Sam?
No, because, mate, we had Tony. Big Tone, he got all the way. And so you get enough time, I think, to really enjoy yourself there and show who you are to the general public. But I think I would have actually liked Vogue to stay only because I think it was going to start kicking off a little bit. And so I quite really like that.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want is you don't want it to just, as I said, just to be a coast. Because then you just know how it's going to end.
Who's going to raise the tension in the camp now?
Yeah.
Who's going to call things out and, like, you know, put people in their place?
Yeah, because we had Alex, who was the person who was calling things out before, and then it became Vogue as the person who was calling things out.
Maybe Kelly?
Maybe Kelly.
Oh, she'll be gone tomorrow.
Really? You're calling it out?
Oh,
OK, that's a strong opinion. I love it, but...
I'm right.
Oh, enjoy this. This is great, Sam. I like it. What do you think we'll miss most about Vogue being in there?
Well, the fairness, doing things. Lest we forget, just a couple of hours ago, she was doing the washing up again with Tom. Like, she's someone who's, like, a doer. She's a go-getter. She smashed that trial. So if there's any more... I mean, I've actually got a little bit of... I'll talk to you about the trials later. We could have done with the Vogue in the trial that's coming up, and I'll talk to you all about it later. So I think they're going to miss that.
I think you know, the fact that Vogue is gone is whatever, but she I'm going to remember her trial forever. Like, that, for me, genuinely, is one of the best trials that I've ever seen.
Same.
Like, it was just full on, the effort, like the fact that she just was getting absolutely smashed in every angle.
Level, wasn't it?
It was
like...
That's the thing. We know how tiring that is, man. That, jumping from that leaf to leaf to leaf, doing that 11 times, that is one of the hardest things. So, to be fair, she absolutely smashed it. And even in an interview here with Bernadette, mate, she's really interesting. I think she's really witty as well. But, you know, yeah, it wasn't her time, I suppose.
Sam, who do you think is going to miss Vogue the most?
Kelly.
Do you think? Yeah,
OK. I think Kelly's probably going to miss her the most. And I think the camp actually will be less for her going. I really do. I think she brought quite a bit there. But having said that, you still got amazing people there. You got Tom in there. H and Ginge are just brilliant television. Jack's still kicking about as well. People seem to love Jack. So there's so much still going on in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Kemi, do you agree that sort of Kelly's going to miss her the most?
I think potentially, yeah. But what I'm excited for is as people move, people's roles in camp change, what they bring. So, like, Eddie brought the energy, right? Someone else has to step into that. So it'd be interesting to see how the whole dynamic, like, of the group shifts, which I think will be really interesting.
It gives people a chance as well to step up and be like, OK, do you know what? There's a bit more room for me, maybe for Tom or whoever it may be, to sort of be like, actually, I can now sort of, like, show what I'm about.
Yeah.
So, you know, people like us, we're stifling. You know?
Am I involved in this?
Yeah, Joel, you're there as well, big guy. And it is quite nice because there are some people in there who have some absolutely amazing personalities, and so they can now shine through, which would be so lovely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, as always, we want to hear from you, lovely lot. You can get in touch via socials, WhatsApp or voice note. Details are on the screen right now.
Absolutely. Should the milk bottle 3 come clean? Who's right about the dishes? We want to hear from you, especially if Ginge was your dinner lady. Time for a break now, but when we return, the one, the only Eddie Kadi will be on our sofa, and we'll be putting your questions to Ginge in the Bush Telegraph. Can't wait for that. See you in a bit. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. Time now to welcome on a very special guest indeed. We all know how much Ant and Dec love golf, so they'll be very pleased they've now got a new caddy. It's Eddie Kadi! Oh, here he comes. Yes! Eddie Kadi on the sofa. Oh, Eddie, welcome, man.
How are you?
Fresh.
What's up? Listen,
Take
come
it,
on,
come
bring
on.
it here. Bring it here. How are you, my friend? Oh, my
So
gosh.
nice to see you, man. Take a seat.
Let me...
Oh,
You look so good.
you look fantastic,
This is so
sir.
soft.
Oh, listen, I feel soft. I swear to you, yesterday I didn't even sleep. I was smelling myself. I felt like a marshmallow.
I can't believe we've got Sam and Eddie, the two most energetic people in the
goodness.
country.
This is what it's about, though, man. It's about the... You know, man, you need energy down there.
I genuinely think they're going to really miss you. Like, the
I miss
energy.
them more.
Already in the last 24 hours, I've seen them. They just need that energy. How's your first 24 hours been out of the junk?
The first 24 hours, I just kept smelling myself. I did. I was a bit obsessed with myself, to be fair. I tried to eat. Not happening.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like Ant and Dec yesterday tried to kill me with that mango juice.
Too much sugar?
They spiked it with extra sugar, surely. but the taste buds, man, just not there. But I've just
I love how you took the mango juice as well on the bridge, like it was your family member.
I'll be honest with you, I just wanted to just feel like I've got something back.
It's like you were trying to steal the crockery. You were like, oh, I'm gonna take that.
My own personal contraband. I felt like if I go in the middle of the jungle, just drop a little bit, Ginge might just be there going, oh, my God, in there. Thank you, lad.
How is it just waking up this morning, like, not in a hammock with everyone sort of lying
I missed
around
my hammock, by the way. Thank you very much. And I know I dropped. Let's just address the elephant in the room.
Yes.
I know I dropped, but that was me taking lessons. But I missed my hammock. It was just nice, you know, waking up and you look to your right, you see Martin. Martin's always a joyful face to see in the morning. And then you look around and you see, you know, my guy Jack starting the fire. Then H and Ginge still snoozing, you know. So, but I loved that. I loved it. So it felt really lonely this morning.
When you woke up in your bed on
I
your
woke up
own.
in my bed and I felt lonely. I wanted a cup of rice.
Well,
I
what have
did.
you eaten since your old man sweets
Oh,
yesterday?
stop.
I'm
Stop.
sorry, Werther's Originals.
My favourite sweets. Do you know why? I love the commercial. I did.
What's the commercial?
You're too young.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm too young.
What, Magic Moment? You haven't seen a commercial? That's
No.
what, yeah, but listen.
I'll Google it.
I love that. Whoever's original, that's my thing, man. But I can't even take it. The sugar rush is too much. It's too
Go
much.
for the sugar-free version next time.
Eddie, do you know what's crazy, mate? Is I think they're missing you. Even today, there's like friction in that camp.
Yeah.
And there was never any when you were in there. And the moment the energy leaves, man.
It's
You
so
know
true.
what? You gotta treat even your family like children. You gotta disrupt them. I'm telling you, when my daughter gets upset, we start doing some hula hooping. You gotta
The hips are going
You gotta
again.
shake the hips. It's possible.
I've never seen anyone be able to shake their hips while sat down.
I'm not gonna lie
it's
to-
unbelievable.
I'm not
Only
gonna lie
Eddie
to you,
Kadi.
mate. It's just a gift.
Speaking of which, Eddie, you might have a career as a dancer for Shakira because your hips do not lie. Take a look at this. danced more on this show than you did on Strictly.
I'll be honest with you, you've got to dance more on this show than you do on Strictly, because you did all the distractions knowing that there's a child coming. And I tell you what, I got more energy the more I picked up those logs. The more energy. Oh, come on, Kemi.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you know. Oh, Kemi, the water will burst. Listen, honestly, 6 packs on my necks.
6 packs on your necks.
Packs on my
you
neck.
might want to get a doctor to look at that. That's not where it's supposed to be. Is it always your intention to be like the energy bringer in camp?
This is how I am. I've always been joyful. From school, they called me Smiler. I just think life is all about looking at the upside.
Yeah.
Like, you can create your positivity wherever you are. Do you understand? And especially be down there when you're hungry, to forget the hunger, just dance. If someone starts to get upset, dance. Honestly, I'm not even joking. Or just make some funny noise like, "Eh, war." Then they'll lose their mind.
But did you ever feel like, you know, in those moments of, like, hunger, and we've seen a lot of people have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
You've been this constant force of, like, positivity.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you couldn't be vulnerable, or did you not feel it because you can just turn that switch and just, if you're going through it, you can make yourself happy again?
I had my moments. So I found the first few days, the energy was really high.
Yeah.
And then you realise, oh, this is life now.
Yeah.
And so whenever I felt down, I would walk down by the creek, right at the bottom where the logs are, and just sit there, take a breather, and then go back up. Because one thing I didn't want to do, as much as when I do feel down, I talk to the guys, I didn't want to channel too much of that energy. Because then if there's too many of us doing that, to get back up, it's going to be really hard, because they're long days. They are really long days. So there's moments when someone goes to a trial, it's like they're gone. And you don't know if they're coming back with food. And if they don't come back with stars, you've got to be like, thanks.
You're so good at bringing everyone up. You're so good at bringing everyone up.
Is it? It's okay.
Well, we saw probably your most vulnerable side was when Letters from Home.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really interesting for us to see that sort of flip side of you. How was it from your perspective?
Family's everything to me, Joe.
Yeah.
Family's everything, and I thought about them every day. In fact, I go down to the creek at the bottom just to think about my daughter. And my whole thing was, I haven't been separated from my daughter for that long, especially not talking to her. So I was just like, I wonder what she sees. I wanted to see the show through her eyes. So just to hear from her, everything that I was holding, like all the fear, the anxiety, just all came out. But it felt like cleansing. Those were happy tears.
Yeah.
You know?
How was it to speak to her when did you speak to her this morning?
Well, yeah, she said to me this morning, "Daddy, you was punching H. Why was you punching H?"
Oh.
And I said, no, it wasn't real. But she was taking boxing lessons for summer school. She does everything. She's a social butterfly. So she was like, I said to her, no, it wasn't real. She goes, because I thought you learned from my boxing. It's very good, but you need to improve.
That's the thing.
So sweet. Your relationship with her is just, like, so beautiful.
She's also given me a week off before doing the school run. She said, you've got 1 week off, then school run. Who the hell are you?
You're back to jobs, babe. You're back to jobs. When we were watching that moment, it was, like, really, like, tender, and you could just tell how much you love your family. Who did you feel most supported by in the camp?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Ruby said it best. You just have to look at people's eyes, and you can tell that you can help me for now. Every single person. Kelly is she's a ball of joy. Honestly, like Kelly in there, it will just make you laugh randomly. But then Jack makes you feel. You don't feel lost when you're around Jack. Do you know what I mean? And Ginge, the funniest guy in the camp for me. He's too funny. But it's like everybody had their moment, and I miss them, man, honestly. Like, I really do.
Well, I mean, so many of the campmates have told us in the Bush Telegraph how much you mean to them, and you were just incredible in camp. It's really amazing. Every single person who's come on the Bush Telegraph has said you, specifically. And here's some unseen footage of H and Ginge after you left. Have a look at this.
They weren't ready for Eddie to go today, if I'm honest.
No, I wasn't.
Was definitely not ready for that.
Not at all.
You can feel it.
100%.
Already. It's like you sat here waiting for him to come in, dancing and singing and laughing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And there's never been a time where you can't hear his voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Gutted, really.
I think the days are going to get a lot slower.
Agreed.
From now. Going to drag on a lot.
It's so beautiful.
How is that, watching it?
Mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not know you had that effect on people?
Because people had that effect on me. You have to understand, my joy was powered by the others as well. So it's like, honestly, I look at those boys just for joy. When I look at Ginge, I can't help but just laugh. Ginge is just, he's so well brought up, both of those boys. They're like me because identity means everything to me. And they're so proud of being from Manchester, and I'm so proud of being from Congo. Like, we just relate with that identity. And that, like, Ginge, just their accents, you know? The way they talk about their mums. And so whenever I look at them, I just feel that joy. And to see them down, like, it's weird to me. Oh, man, this show is something else.
It's amazing. It really is. Yeah. Your bond was just incredible. Finally, were you ever going to see a sort of release of yours and H's and Shona's phone box rap?
Oh, yeah,
unbelievable.
the two, what? Listen.
Can we have a bit now?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
2 2 3 3 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3. No, you got it. 2 2 3 3 2.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, keep your eyes to yourself. 2 2 3 3 2 3. I can see you turning.
Eddie, keep dancing. We'll go into a break. Great to chat to you, Eddie. Thank you so much. And Eddie will be sticking around for the rest of the show. But now let's speak to one of his old buddies. You've all been sending in your questions for Ginge, and we've got him now in the Bush Telegraph. Ginge, can you hear me, my friend?
I can indeed, sir.
We've been given a very special permission to put some viewer questions to you. So without further ado, here we go. We've got one from Sophie that says, who should do the washing up next?
Ooh.
I think the two people that have been most vocal about having clean stuff, Kelly and, I'll tell you what, Jack as well, he can get stuck in.
I love you went to say Vogue and realised she's gone.
Yeah, that is literally it.
This is a question from Dolly. Says, who do you look up to most in camp?
I would actually say Jack, because he knows everything and knows exactly what to do. He's kind of like a father to everyone in the camp.
Lauren wants to know, what has it been like not having your computer or being not able to play any games while you're inside camp?
Very tough, because all I've had to listen to was singing and dancing for the past 17 days, or however long I've been in here.
Sash has asked, what's your favourite thing about the jungle?
Ruby Wax, she's amazing.
Oh, yeah, such a good parent. Casey said, what has been your highlight in camp?
Teaching everybody how to put a fire out.
OK, well, Phoebe wants to know, if you were stranded on an island, which 3 campmates are you going to pick?
Ooh, I'll go H, Ruby and Lisa, and then we'll just see how long we can last.
Good luck to you, good luck.
What's H's worst habits from Jody?
Ooh, apart from his music, I'd probably say he's snoring. I found that out quite hard this morning.
Good luck. Shell wants to know, what home comforts are you missing and why?
My phone, family, and streaming.
Oh.
Fair. OK, and then Farah says, what scares you the most about sleeping in the middle of the jungle?
Waking up and knowing there could be a Komodo dragon, snake or spider just staring at you when you wake up.
Yeah, that'll get you, that'll get you.
The final questions from Tam says, who is the laziest campmate?
Oh, the laziest. I think other people might say me. Lazy. I tell you what, she gets away with it. Ruby Wax.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Ginge. Great chat. Love that. Give up for Ginge, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you. Stop it. Stop it.
And keep your questions coming in for all of the remaining campmates. For someone who streams for 12 hours, he gave very short answers. I like that guy. Kemi will be going to take a look at tomorrow's trial, and she'll be catching up with Vogue later on in the show. You better get on your travels, Kemi.
See you later. Bye.
We'll see what she finds after this short break. Plus, we'll be talking to Owen Warner live in the UK. See you in a bit. Good stuff, guys. There he is. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. Today, Ginge wanted everyone to reuse dishes so he wouldn't have to go down to the stream after every meal. He's not used to streaming in the morning, apparently. Let's get into Dishgate. Yet more drama today. Were Vogue and Kelly right to call him out on it, do you think?
Let's just be very clear here. It was Ginger's idea for us to reduce the amount of dishes we use. And he said, you're using too many of the dishes in the morning, so we switched to the cups. It was because Ginge said you used... Yeah, so we switched to the cups, so we only need to use the cups in the morning, and then later on, we've kept the dishes. He's forgotten that part.
So he told you to switch to the cups?
This was his idea. He said, we're using too many of the dishes, so we said we're going to switch to the cups. Ginge just doesn't want to do the dishes. You have to understand.
He's
from the royal family of the jungle. He spent too much time in the treehouse, sleeping. If you walked into that treehouse, it looks like Madame Tussauds, because they're like this all day.
They're just sleeping all day and they're not...
He's Harry. And now he's really angry to be out.
Really? That's
Ginge does not want to go anywhere past the shower bit. Like, he doesn't.
They're just avoiding trying to do the washing up at all costs. Do you think it's sort of I mean, they're not pulling their weight, obviously, down there. Do you
No,
think
they
it's
are.
sort of...
To be fair, right, it's just that there's certain jobs...
Right.
It's just like, I don't want to go all the way down there because you've got to go past the shower and continue going to the end of time to get the dishes done on the logs. So I just think what Ginge prefers to do is, if you send it to do the dunny, it's quick because you only got to do it twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can tell. They're too used to being the leaders.
But this is my point, is that, like, you've got nothing else to do there. Like you were saying, like, when someone goes for a trial, you know, you'll go down the creek and you're just, like, looking at the sky.
Yeah.
You know, you might as well be doing the washing up with also with your best friend.
You say you've got nothing else to do there, but sleep is something
Sleep
to do.
is good, though.
You get more tired as well, don't you? As like the days go on, you get more and more hungry. I feel like people do sort of like drop off a little bit. And
Yeah.
have a little snooze.
People are always using my hammock. My hammock is like an Airbnb. When it's the afternoon, Vogue will be like, Eddie, I've counted. I think I'm owed about 500 Australian dollars, to be fair. But with Ginge, also remember, he's a streamer. So his time is like, he goes to bed really late, and during the day, he's asleep. So, Ginge is stubborn. He's like, I'm not changing my schedule for no one, not even in the jungle.
Well, it's a weird one, because I kind of agree with both. Like,
Yeah.
I see where Vogue was coming from, because, like, mate, you're going to wash him anyway, so it doesn't really change anything at all.
Yeah.
I see where Ginge is coming from, because he's like, yeah, but who eats out of those? And they're probably harder to scrub, maybe. Like, they're both kind of right.
Yeah, you got to understand, the Vogue, the thing is, maybe you guys didn't see it, when Ginge and H became leaders, right? Ginge and H made it clear. They said, you guys have just joined us. You got to pull your weight. You can't just come into camp and be part of the gang. Go and wash those dishes. So understand when Vogue is saying, listen, I'm not listening to you. Go and do the job. She's kind of remembering that part.
Do you think secretly, sort of, they still wanted to be the leaders, especially Ginge? Do you think they're like...
They made it clear.
Right.
They made it clear. H has made it clear by saying, I think I should be back. But I'll tell you one thing. When the boys became leaders, I'm not going to lie to you, I was the happiest man alive. It felt like your boys have gone international and you're going to join them on tour. yeah. I'm not going to lie to you, Joe. Guys, I was part of the shadow government. I was. Because as soon as everyone went into the BT, I came up to them just to see them and said, Ed, what job do you want to do? I said, boys, I don't want to, insist, but you know me. Make it work. Yeah, so I was part of the shadow government. They don't know that.
I absolutely love
They're
this.
cheeky as well, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't really get that annoyed at them.
You can't because they're so loved out here, and also they know in there that they're so loved outside. They're so brilliant.
They do.
We've actually got some unseen footage from the aftermath of that little tiff. Let's have a look at this.
I mean, this sounds so ridiculously upbeat, but the chores are almost like a gift because they consume time.
Yeah, but I do think that everyone should be doing chores.
Yeah.
But I loved doing pots. Like, I don't understand how the boys don't like it.
No, me neither.
Because I love being down there.
Yeah.
The trips are enough. That gives you, like you said, time.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So
You know what
I
it is?
loved...
They were captains for so long, they kind of got used to not doing chores.
Yeah.
You know, they were like captains for like 6 days.
Yeah.
Did they do chores before we got here?
Not really.
It's so interesting, right?
What's going on in that place?
But it's, you can kind of get it. It's like Vogue has suddenly sort of walked into, like, a university dorm or something.
Yeah.
And she's, like, suddenly having to, like, deal with all of this washing up. They're the kind of people that leave stuff in sinks.
Yeah.
And she is absolutely not. She has kids. She has to deal with it.
Yeah, Vogue doesn't like the idea of, not washing the dishes, leaving the seats up in the toilet. Gosh, that was an issue that I had, apparently. And I did it. It was nothing to do with me, but somehow I was good with that.
It gets filled up.
Absolutely.
Well, also, it's not very often that we get 2 gates in one day. We had dish gate, and now we've got bottle gate as well. It was so good. We need to take another look. Let's have a look.
Oh, my God. Eat them and say it was for Jack's lot. Done. Deal. We could just have the 10 between us and actually take 10 back.
We got 3 each. So we've got you a milk bottle each.
Oh! Wait there.
You only need one, really, don't you? Because it gives you the flavour.
Eddie, is that the first time you've seen that?
Yes, because I was shocked. I didn't see that part.
Isn't that mad?
I'll be honest with you. H has been planning that. The last time, when we went to Kev's ice cream van, and it was what did we have? Cheese and crackers. Yeah, before we even found out what we'd win, H said, I think we should. If we win, I think we should.
Mate, I've got a question for you. In all seriousness, would you be annoyed if you found out?
Absolutely.
Would you?
I would be.
Because you're so hungry, I suppose, right?
Yeah. And also, I can't trust you with anything now.
Yeah.
All the contraband will be on you now.
It's so interesting, that, isn't it? Because, like, if it was anyone else, then you probably would be quite livid. But because it's those two boys, like, I watch it and I'm like, you're just cheeky chaps. And I kind of like it.
But they know that, listen, the thing is, you'll be annoyed, but you won't be annoyed for that. Because they know
they get away with it.
You know what I mean? Someone I wouldn't be surprised would be Ruby.
Yeah.
Would be Ruby. Ruby would, listen, if we went on a trial,
true.
you come back, you look down, your socks are gone. You don't even know how she took them. Ruby is that granny who, I called her the shoplifting granny. Do you see how she dresses? She's got one trousers up and the other tucked into her socks. She looks like an Asbo granny.
Yeah, like, do you think they'll fess up at any point, or do you think they'll just let it?
I think they might. I think. Listen, I believe probably Kelly. Kelly, because we know Kelly has to be in the person that basically just self-snitches or was snitching you because she's just up in the clouds sometimes. She's like, oh, what's that butter? What's that butter? Oh, air freshener. She went outside the dunny and just sprayed herself with air freshener. So it might be Kelly that will confess, but those two, no.
Very interesting.
Do you know what? I would like, even if they don't confess, it's somehow to come out. Like, even when they did Movie Night on Love Island or something, like, just let it come out somehow. Because I'd love to see if people genuinely are annoyed by that or not.
I think so. Well, hopefully they'll find out in some way and it'll come out by honesty. That's what we want. That's what we want. Ruby can't call anyone out.
Oh, she'd be proud.
Because she's the only one who's stolen sweets before.
She'll go to Ginge and say, that's my boy.
Time now for an unseen clip. Yesterday's trial saw Lisa picking up diamonds, and today she's picking up rubies. Take a look at this.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
I'm coming for a little ZZ as well.
Yeah, that's dry.
Yeah, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's siesta time.
I was tired when I was doing my thing. I feel so bad. I just f***ed up my game.
No, because you gave it your all. It's fiddly.
It's fiddling.
Babe, I'd have come back with 5.
Yeah.
Please don't eat yourself up, all right? Just, I was thinking if you could do some... You know, remember when Heat magazine used to do the comedy covers? Yeah. You need to, like, replicate one of them. Do you remember the famous Victoria Beckham front cover?
No, what is it?
Oh, my God, right.
I would know.
Yeah, you did. So she's on the couch like this, right, with her leg. Do it like that. Yeah. Keep that one straight, that one. There you go. Yeah. Now look at the camera and pout. That's the Victoria Beckham front cover with the lips. Yeah.
That looks
in your
good.
jungle.
In the jungle clothes.
Yeah, no Victoria Beckham couture in your jungle clothing.
Yeah.
There she is. Victoria Beckham.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lisa is one of the closest people I have. She gives me pep talks and says, it doesn't matter, you know, 5 stars is really good. So I kind of love her for that. We're like sisters, and I like when she lets me put my head on her memories and she strokes my hair. I'm going to ask for that tonight. She gives me that free, and I love her for that.
Oh, I love Ruby so much. How lovely is that to sort of see the way that Lisa is able to just cheer people up in the way she was literally distracting her from being down.
Flexible, by the way.
Flexible as well.
Wow. That was a normal position for Ruby. I don't think she needed to be down to do that. She just does that on her chair every day. Any opportunity for her to just lift her legs, that's typical Ruby. But do you know what? As I was saying earlier, you know, everyone needs that bundle of joy. Yeah. And Lisa was a person for all of us. Just watching her do different accents and impersonation, I literally said to her, you should try stand-up comedy. She's hilarious.
It was just hard to see Ruby get back from the trial. Yeah. Like, even at 5 stars, it's like, that's good. Like, it's good. She was so hard on herself. Because it's interesting, because Ruby is such a person who sort of deflects everything anyway with comedy and with fun. And she was genuinely upset, I think.
You know, you'd expect Ruby to not care, actually. Yeah. But one thing we found out, or I found out during that time, she's stripped back a lot. She's really showed her vulnerable side, and she's evaporated into the group. So with that, her honest side is she just wants to win for the camp. Yeah. She really cares what the guys think. And, and that's a reflection on the person that she is. But 5 stars, like, you know, you'll make a good meal out of that.
Mate, you got a whole rabbit. Yeah. So she was like, I'm not going to eat. It's like, mate, eat. Yeah. You're going to be fine.
100%.
Like, everyone would be happy with that. 5 stars at this end, like, end of the game's fine.
Like I keep saying to the guys, you know, it gets to a point where it's not about the stars, you know, it's about facing your fears, and you should be proud of the fact that you didn't say, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Absolutely.
That's the most important part.
She did so well.
Could have been Dean.
I don't know, it's not a... Yeah, could be Dean. She could be Dean.
She could be
Could be worse. She could be Dean. Right, I think Kemi has made it down to walk the plank. Are you there, Kemi?
Oh, yes, I am, Joel, and I will not do this whole bit in the voice. Thank you.
I did not expect the outfit.
Fancy dress. What do you think? Do you like it?
It's very good.
Looking pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Now, this is the first height trial of this series. Look at it, it's massive. So the campmate is going to be transformed into the infamous Captain Galah. That is what I'm modelling right now. I don't know if you've clocked my little friend called Penelope the Parrot. Quite cute, right? Very cute. Now, the aim of the game is to collect stars from the ghost ship before finally walking the plank. Now, there are 9 stars to collect, and they have 9 minutes to complete the trial suspended. This is 100 foot in the air. Whoa. I could not work out what 100 foot was. That looks about 1,000 feet to me. They're going to be climbing over cannonballs, shimmying down cannons, and rooting through barrels while they're trying not to climb off.
Who's that person, Kemi? Who is that?
I don't know. It's just a guy. There's always a guy at these trials whenever I'm down here. Do you think it's the same guy from the cave?
Yeah, I assume it's the same guy.
I think he's following me around. I think I've got stalker guys. But I actually feel really bad for these guys. They're setting it all up at the moment. They're going to have to go all across here, and it is absolutely ridiculous. They will not be alone on this voyage, which is crazy because this is enough. The ship is harbouring some very gruesome shipmates. So they're going to have to make their way along this plank, right? Then grab the final star and plunge into the air, like this. Ah! So that's how it is, but like a little bit more dramatic because I just jumped like that much off the ground. So fingers crossed they're not scared of heights.
That was absolutely... Kemi, can you recreate that for us, please?
Yeah,
Because that was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. So they're going to jump off. Ah!
Oh, with the costume and everything, Kemi, you're like absolutely fantastic. Give it up for Kemi, everybody.
Thank you.
Wonderful stuff. I hope they don't win parrot for dinner. Apparently, it really repeats on you. So it's a joke about parrots, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Kadi. OK, time to speak now to a jungle legend. It's been 3 years since he finished runner-up. It's OK, mate. All the best people finish second. Live from the UK, it's Owen Warner, everyone. Hello, Owen. How are you? Before we speak about this series, let's have a quick look at your jungle highlights from 2022. Oh, we'll get them back. We'll get your highlights back, Owen. It's OK. It's been 3 years. How are you feeling? 3 years, man. It's gone so quick.
Yeah, it has. Every time a new jungle comes around at the time of year, I'm like, mate, has it really been that long? I feel like I measure time now in jungle years.
Yeah. Are you still mates with with anyone from 2022?
Yeah, I mean, you'll know it, you and Sam, and Eddie as well. Like, when you're in there with a group of people, you have a bond for life. I don't see him much anymore, but I see Jill for regular coffees. I see Sean every now and then.
Oh, that's such a good bunch. We had them on the sofa. They're so brilliant. We've got your highlights package now. Do you want to see it?
I'd love to.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh, no! My time in the jungle has been difficult, life-changing and educational, you know?
Owen is a legend. I love this guy.
Absolutely buzzing I've done this. It's taught me a lot about who I am as a person. Came here a young boy. The jungle has made me a man.
Wow, what a year. What a year. Owen, what are your thoughts on this year's campmates?
Amazing, amazing. Such a good group of people. I say this every year, but the people that assemble the celebrities to come in, they need you working in some sort of science lab because they get the personality spot on. It's such a good group of people every year.
Yeah. Are you surprised about about Vogue leaving this evening?
Yeah, I'm surprised because she's lovely, but I feel like as soon as if you start a bit of beef in there, if you start pulling people up on things, you've got to be wary that the audience, the public out there might take it in a certain way, and obviously they have done.
The milk bottle scandal tonight, what do you make of that, of them stealing the sweets before they got back from the challenge?
I mean, as an outsider, I've got a very different... If I was in there and someone did that, mate, I don't think I could contain myself. Because in my year, George stole Sue's banana, and, mate, I was seething. It took every bit of self-control not to say something. I wanted to kick off, but I was like, breathe. That's
why I love the jungle. Only the jungle would result in a sentence like that. Like, when George sold Soup's banana, I was livid. Do you know what I mean? You were, like, famously hungry in there.
Those things to you.
Like, that was something that you really suffered with. Do you, like, would you have been absolutely livid?
Seething. It's only like it would have been like 2 milk bottles extra, but that's a lot. That would have, I mean, it wouldn't have filled me up, but it would have done something. I would have felt a little bit of something in there, and a bit of sugar as well. You're tired, you need a boost.
We've seen a little bit of tension over the last couple of days with all the chores and stuff like that. How would you have reacted to all that stuff when you were in there?
I always tried to stay out of the drama. I mean, my year, there was a lot of drama because of certain people that are in there. And I tried to, with all that, I stayed away. Anyone else kicking off about other stuff, I thought I'd stay away, mainly because I was too hungry to get involved in it. I thought I'll leave you to it, and I'll just focus on not being hungry. But yeah, there's been a lot of vocal people about it, isn't it? I don't think it's that deep. It's washing up.
That's it. That is true. And who do you think is going to leave camp tomorrow?
I feel bad doing predictions. But I think there's whoever's involved in the washing up drama. I think if it carries on, then the people involved in it might carry on to get sent away.
Who do you want to see in the final?
I think Ginge is my favourite. I don't think I'm alone in saying that. Him, H and Ruby, them as a three, they're quality. TV gold.
They're absolutely brilliant, you're right. And you are brilliant too, Owen. Thank you so much for being on the show. Give it up for Owen, everybody. What a great comeback. Time for one last break now, but Kemi is en route to chat with Vogue and we'll be revealing which campmate is taking on tomorrow's trial. We'll see you in a few. Love Owen. Welcome back to Unpacked, everybody. And it's time to see if Kemi's found Vogue. Are you down there yet, Kemi?
Oh, yes, I am here. And I've just spotted Vogue. Come in, Vogue! I mean, this is a fantastic reception. How are you feeling now? You've just come out of the jungle.
It's so insane. It feels so weird. I've eaten food.
What did you eat?
I had toast, I had Cocoa Pops, I had egg and a cup of tea.
This is so impressive because you've only been on air for about 40 minutes. You must have just, like, immediately got down and just been like, woman versus
straight away,
food.
like a Hoover in there.
How was it reliving your jungle highlights with Ant and Dec today?
I mean, I'm so thrilled that I've now vomited on TV, so that's really good to watch.
Oh, yeah.
It was really fun. You just look back and you think of, it's such an incredible experience. You get, like, it's really tough. It's so tough, but there's such great highlights and you're doing things that you'd never get a chance to do. And I'm so thankful that I got to go in there and I got to experience it because I've watched the show and I love the show and just to be able to be a part of it has been amazing.
You should be so proud of yourself. How is it being reunited with Louisa on the bridge?
I know, I love her so much. I literally ring her, honestly, about 10 times a day, so she's had a break.
She'll be relieved.
Yeah, she'll be relieved, but it's so nice just to see a face from home because you miss that. Because you can talk to your campmates, but sometimes there's things that you're feeling and you just want to talk to somebody from home.
That knows you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is just going to be so incredible. You've already said you've eaten everything.
Yeah.
What's next on the agenda when you get back to the hotel? Like, what are you going to do now?
There's no coffee here, so before I even get to the hotel, I can't tell you how much I've missed coffee. I'm going to get a coffee on the way to the hotel, and then I'm going to get a coffee when I get to the hotel. I'm so excited about all of it.
The caffeine's just going to hit your system. You're going to be up for 48 hours, I reckon, babes.
I know, but you have this thing when you're in there, you're like, do you know what? I'm not going to do... I don't need that much anymore, and now I'm like, give it all to me.
It's going to be so wired. Can we talk about your trials? Oh, my goodness, you were so good in them. Did you not realise you had a phobia of snakes before you went in?
Terrified
You learned how to scream
in
the trial.
I know, I never scream. I was just scared because I'd watched last year and it went up his pants and I was like, I don't want a snake in my pants.
No, no one needs a trouser. No one needs it.
So, but it was really fun. But when you do the trials, then getting through them, you're like, oh my God, I was able to do that. But I actually got hypnotised for cockroaches.
Did you?
Yeah.
And did it work?
Well, I sat there in a big bucket of cockroaches, so I think I was all right. I don't want a pet cockroach or anything, but yeah, I wasn't as scared as I thought I'd be.
And then the Wrecking Balls of Rage.
Yeah.
Has your body recovered?
Ribs are a little bit sore. That was right up my street, though.
We were wincing so much. Who are you going to miss the most from inside the camp?
I'm genuinely going to miss them all. Like, I really missed Eddie when he left yesterday. I'm going to miss Tom a lot, Ruby, Ginge and I were just, like, Ginge is just so funny. I love Lisa. Like, honestly, you just end up loving all of them.
It's a very diplomatic answer, Vogue. I'll take it, though. Actually, Eddie's in the studio right now with Joel.
I know, he looks...
Anything you want to say to him, you can hear you.
Eddie looks so good.
Come on, man.
When it touches your lips.
Listen. You foodie, you're already eating. Calm down, Vogue.
I'm not going to stop, Eddie.
Calm
I'm
down.
getting the Mexican now.
Well, actually, we need to talk about the food because you might remember before you went into the jungle, you surrendered your favourite ever snack to the Unpacked team. This is your moment. This is your moment. I have got...
Oh, my God, look at me trying to snatch it off you. I can't stop.
You were like, me. Go on, let us know what's inside there.
Sweeties.
Tang Fastics. OK, which is your favourite?
This is my favourite, so I'm going to put them in my pocket.
Going for the rings, you're immediately stashing those. Vogue, you've just been...
I'm scared I won't get any more.
Just shove them all in, babes. Don't worry. Go get yourself a shower, shove in the Tang Fastics. Vogue, everyone. Just been absolute legends.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Thank you, Kemi. I cannot wait for Vogue to be on the sofa tomorrow. I'm going to talk to her about hypnotising for cockroaches. That is against the rules, surely. Time now for another unseen clip. Today, we saw Ginge's ears having a conversation with each other. But which is Ginge's favourite ear? Take a look at this.
If there's one event you could go back and witness in history, what would it be?
I've got a little thing for, like, 1920s speakeasy in New York. Yeah. Kind of vibe, you know what I mean?
Is that when you'd like to live?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to live in the 50s. I think post-war. Yeah, I love the style. I love all, like, the corsets and the lovely, like, skirts and the music.
I would probably do World War II era, or I would do the 70s in LA. I think the late 60s, early 70s in LA must have been awesome.
Yeah.
But then I'm also going to throw one in there and say cowboy western times.
Yeah.
Jump on a horse.
Yeah.
Go through the flappy doors. Revolver in hand, who wants it? What would you do, Ginge?
Dinosaurs.
Do you know what? It's an amazing
like
shout.
caveman.
I can't believe I didn't even think of that. It's an amazing shout. They probably would fit in. I think the rest of us would probably get eaten. But if Ginge was back there, they'd probably think, like, there was his cousin or something. Jurassic Ginge strikes again.
Jurassic Ginge. My favourite eras would be Jurassic or the 1920s because they were both roaring. Thank you, Sam. I'm so glad you're here to laugh at my jokes.
Joe.
Thank you. Now, before the break, Kemi talked us through the Walk the Plank trial, and I can now exclusively reveal who the camp have chosen to take that on. It will be Shona.
Wow.
Shona doing a heights trial. How do you think she'll get on, Eddie?
I'm not sure. You know what, actually? Shona jumped off the chopper.
Well, I've got her camp credentials here. Just have a look. She said her heights and drops 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So she says she's pretty good at them, to be fair. Her quote says, I'm quite an adrenaline junkie. I like to think I'm a bit of a Lara Croft in the jungle, but who knows? Only reality will tell. I'm up for the challenge. I love stunts, too. We've seen that, too, with her fighting. So I'd go for it. So she might do all right at that.
She might do all right, yeah. I remember that first time when we jumped off the chopper. She seemed the most delighted, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah. She seemed like... She landed sort of like Tom Cruise as well, just... and then straight into a Tom mode. Hello, boys.
And she just drifted into the sand.
And good for Shona to do as well, to be fair, because I think she might have flagged a little bit, so quite nice to get her out and actually sort of like go and do something for the camp.
Well, Eddie, we're finding it really hard here on the sofa to predict who's coming out next. Who do you think's going to be the next name on the sofa?
That's a hard one, honestly, because I'm surprised it was Vogue, for sure. I feel like now the monarchy can't be touched right now. H and Ginge. Captain Jack, if he goes, there'll be no fire, so everybody will die. I don't know. It's a hard one, honestly.
You don't know who it's going to be? Give us a couple of names.
I'll tell you who will probably be happy to really see her husband will be Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly will be ecstatic to see Jeremy, like ecstatic. Every day before the announcement comes out, she's ready.
She's ready to go.
It's almost she's looking at the audience saying, get me out.
That's really interesting.
But it might be.
You've been an absolute pleasure to be on the sofa. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine.
I really appreciate it.
Pleasure's all mine, guys.
I'm off to eat Sam's milk bottle. That's all we have time for. But we'll be back tomorrow with Vogue on the sofa. We'll see you tomorrow, 10:30, ITV2. Bye.